Onebar and Lupagus Show, your daily source for everything Minnesota Vikings.
All right, welcome back to Onebar and Lupagus Show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus. We're going to talk top 5 takeaways against the Eagles. Let us know yours down in the comments. One big takeaway is that Patriot Pizza is delicious, thin crust, cheesy, great pizza, great cause, plethora of wonderful flavors. Get your butts over to the grocery store. Be sure to get the Patriot. Appreciate them sponsoring the show. Let's talk top 5 takeaways. Where do you want to start?
Let's start with maybe one that might be slightly controversial. Was our secondary exposed? Is it not as good as we thought it was? Our cornerback group not as good as we once thought just a week ago?
No, I think this is a stupid one to put on here. I told you before that. I think this is a drastic overreaction. Before I go on my spiel, I'll let you. I mean, give us.
I think it's definitely worth talking about because there's a couple things. Like I'm not faulting Isaiah Rodgers for getting turned around on a route against Devonta Smith, one of the best receivers in the league, and a guy who was playing out of his head today. Devonta Smith was on a different level today. What concerns me is I don't know if it was a scheme thing, but there was one time where I think it was Smith again. It was just wide open in the middle of the field. Nobody was around him. Nobody was covering him. And then you go back to that third and 13? The game's on the line. And the same situation, you let A.J. Brown get behind you, Isaiah Rodgers. How does that happen? So that, to me, I don't know if it's a scheme thing. There were some issues today. They've been very good the first 5 games. Today was not their best day. So it's definitely worth talking about. Man-to-man, are these guys who we thought they were?
Well, I mean, and I think to me, it's more fair to say they had a horrible game. So I'm not looking at one game and putting it all in the season. 5 games before this, Vikings yards per game in the air rank second in the NFL. Second in the NFL. So if you're going to take that, wipe it away by one disastrous game against two of, fair to say, a couple of the best receivers in the league, then so be it. But I'm not. I think they've played fantastic. Rodgers has been one of the best in the league. Had a horrible game. So this would have to become quite the theme over the next 3 to 4 weeks before I would even dabble in that.
How about this? Fair to say it's worth monitoring moving forward?
No.
You're not even concerned. You're not concerned.
Like I said, if this becomes a theme over the next 3 to 4 weeks, I will be like, all right, well, no, but then I'll start to look at it. Second league, they're giving up 157 yards in the air.
It was
insanely good.
It was the first bad game, and it was just weird. I don't know. I don't know if it was Flores' scheme or why those things were called, but how you so wide open that one play was.
I think it had a lot to do with going against some damn good receivers.
No, it did.
And Jalen Hurts was playing out of his mind today. He was hitting everybody, and he had some time in the pocket. I think a lot of time in the pocket is going to result in some of those weird ass long plays.
No doubt. What else you got? What else is on this takeaway from this game? It's lost to the Eagles.
Well, everybody's going to agree on this one. This is just pretty much just McCarthy needs to be the quarterback ASAP. And for me, not only is it we need to see what we have in him. He needs to get experience. He needs the reps. He needs the snaps. Blah blah blah.
Yep.
But I don't think this matters as far as who the quarterback is. I mean, Carson Wentz has played so horrible. It's I think this team win comes around a lot of the defense, the run game, and then if the quarterback has a good game, it's just a little bit of sugar on top. So, to me, I'm not disparaging the quarterback position, but it can't get worse.
Yeah, it's not even McCarthy just might be the better option right now. And everything you said about the reps, the experience, it's all true. He might be the better option. I don't know, how many quarterbacks missed that throw to Jordan Mason? How many quarterbacks don't throw to a wide open CJ Ham? When you're about to do it, why do you pull that back? I just don't understand. Some of the things that are going through Carson Wentz's head, the illegal grounding. Just he's a veteran quarterback making rookie mistakes. I'd rather see a rookie make those mistakes, and I'm willing to take my punches, my licks with JJ McCarthy here on out.
And it's not even even if he's not the better quarterback, JJ McCarthy had some pretty rookie-esque plays in the first 2 games. There's no doubt, but that's what's supposed to happen with him. Carson Wentz, you're supposed to not be doing that stupid stuff. So it's not even we expect JJ McCarthy to come in and be 10 times better than Wentz. It's just at this point, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Get him out there. Let's see what we got. Next up is a good one. Offensive line. We had O'Neal out there. We had Donovan Jackson backing up. Blake Brandon was in the middle, but we had 4 of our main guys out there, and their O-line looked damn good. Carson Wentz had 2 sacks, but he had time, and even those sacks, he had a chance to throw that thing away.
A lot of time. There was times back that he was standing there scanning the field for just seemed like forever. And yeah, and even like running up the gut, it was there. Like those pitch outs weren't working, but the middle running the ball right up the middle was working. So yes, even Blake Brandel, like yes, he had a horrible first half. He was better in the second half, and I'm not giving him Blake Brandel as our future center. There was a bump in the road today, but this line was good, and Wentz had plenty of time. So you can't put anything on the old line today.
Yeah, this is more of a kudos to the front office. I mean, defense, some guys maybe on defense signings that haven't really panned out, but this offensive line, very, very good. And it's too bad we won't get to see what it would have been with Ryan Kelly out there, because it would have been even better. But excited for J.J. McCarthy when he is out there. He's going to be behind that. And Jordan Mason was running the ball well. So good job, offensive line. Other good kudos takeaway is sitting pace and putting Eric Wilson in.
What a move. What a brilliant move. You held the Eagles to 49 rushing yards.
Sack and a half.
Absolutely insane. Eric Wilson, Blake Cashman, that was the change we needed to help this run defense, and it worked. So there's better tackling across the board, but I think having Cash Money back there and then realizing that Ivan Pace is a liability. I don't know if he even had a defensive snap today. I know I saw him on special teams. I don't remember seeing him on defense. So I have to go back and look and see if he had actually had a snap, but this was the right call, and kudos to the coaching staff for making it. I'm sure it was not an easy decision for them to do.
I don't know. I think
it was the right one. Well, I think they're over it. I think
this was very easy, and maybe we shouldn't be getting kudos because of how easy it probably was. And what Eric Wilson did today just validated how good of a move it was. Last takeaway, again, let us know your takeaways and get your butts over to the store and get a Patriot Pizza. But, I mean, this Vikings team moving forward, I think it's fair to say, like, we're not going to know what to expect week in and week out. We could have easily won this game, 1 for 6 in the red zone. And then, I mean, we get our butts kicked by the Falcons. It's just been such a damn guess of what to expect. And the Chargers on Thursday is going to be a guess. We don't know what to expect with this squad.
You don't know. And to me, well, it's a squad where you don't know where you're getting 1 week. Know what that equates to me? It's like a 500 team. I think we're a 500 team. Maybe. I mean, you can't be a 500 team with 17 games, but that's about where you're going to hover. 1 week you may look great, next week you may not look great. And like there's issues on this team. There's also a lot of strengths on this team, and you look at how we dominated the Bengals, and then you can get dominated by the fall. I mean, yeah, you're right. And to me, it just sounds like a team that's going to hover on that 500 mark.
Yeah. Really good teams that make a push. You're not going to be a complete mystery week in and week out. And the thing is, I mean, it's a good thing. It's a bad thing. Like you said, the mystery is that we have enough talent to beat anybody. We also have enough holes where we can lose anybody. So it's going to be a frustrating season. I think we'll see, what comes up the next couple of weeks. I mean, you know what? Maybe J.J. McCarthy comes in.
Maybe
it's a whole new brand new ball squad, and we get some dubs. Who knows?
I hope so. Like, there's a lot of talent on this team. It's just weird because some games, the holes that we have end up being glaring. And then the next week, they're not as bad. And you think, oh, maybe we're fixed. And you're not. So, yeah, it's just weird. And it's just some of those holes get exposed more weeks than others.
Exposed holes all over this squad. Let us know your biggest takeaways. The biggest takeaways, the Vikings are now 500-3-3, bottom of the NFC North. But plenty of season left. Get your butts, grab a Patriot Pizza.
Remember this. There's 6-foot otters that still roam a few hidden rivers in South America. 6-foot otters.
What's
a big otter. It's a